I try to do this Max Maven routine in under 3 minutes, so it'll be a short and get a lot of exposure, but I just can't do it. So if you enjoy it, share the link with friends and family and let the world enjoy. So the way that it goes is that the latest trends on social media are impressionists. The people that do impressions of celebrities and politicians. So what if I applied that to a deck of playing cards? I have this blue deck of playing cards, and I took one of the cards and I taught it impressions. I was training it, and the one that I was training happens to be this Joker. And you're thinking, why the Joker? Well, the Joker made sense to me because if you lose a card in the playing cards, you replace it with the Joker. So it just seems like it was natural to train that card. So let's try out the theory on this red deck of playing cards. And we'll just take a couple of cards out. We'll take out this ace, and let's take out this 2, and we'll take out the 3. Okay, those are 3 easy cards to remember. We have the ace, the 2, and the 3. And then we've got our Joker. So the first thing we do is we let the Joker assess the situation. And after the Joker has assessed the situation, we take a look at, our cards here. And the top card we've got here is, well, it's that 3 of spades. And we put the Joker on top. We'll take it off. We'll give it a moment. And then you'll notice it does a perfect impression of the 3 of spades. So let's have it assess the situation again. And, well, we did the 3 of spades already, so the next card naturally is the 2 of spades. So we'll put the Joker on top of the 2 of spades, and then we'll take it off. And we'll give it a moment, and you'll see it does a perfect impression of the 2 of spades. Well, let's give it a chance to assess the situation again, and you'll notice the next card is the ace of spades. Now, this is a difficult one because look at that intricate artwork. And we've got writing on this in several different fonts. And we have all of these dots. So let's, give our Joker a chance to do a face-to-face. We'll take it off, and then we'll give it a moment, and you'll notice we have a perfect impression of the ace of spades. Now, you're probably thinking, fine, that's all that Joker can do because that Joker was trained to do those cards. And that's simply not the case because that Joker, well, it's supposed to do impressions of all the cards. So, for instance, let's just take a random card. Let's take, let's say this one over here. So this card happens to be a 6 of diamonds. And we'll just do the usual. We'll let the Joker assess the situation. And then we'll have the Joker take a look at that 6 of diamonds, and you'll notice this time it's red ink. And we've got 6 different pips, and we have a number over here too. So let's just give the Joker a chance to do a face-to-face, and give it a moment, and you'll see it does a perfect impression of the 6 of diamonds. Now, you're thinking, okay, that's a pretty easy card to do, the 6 of diamonds. What if it was something more difficult? Something very intricate, something very, very complicated. So let's try with this Queen of Diamonds, and we'll see what makes this Queen of Diamonds so difficult. So we'll let the Joker do its usual, assess the situation, and then the Joker is going to do the impression of the Queen of Diamonds. Now, what makes this so difficult is you've got red ink, you've got a white background, you've got black ink, and you've got all of this intricacy over here. But we'll put our Joker on top, we'll give it a moment, and you'll notice after a moment, it does a perfect impression of the Queen of Diamonds. So now, what I was always wondering is, what if it's an imaginary card? So if I have a member of the audience just, take an imaginary card out of the deck, And they give it to me, and I tell them, put it in my hand, face up. And I take the joker, and I let it assess the situation. And then I place it face up on the imaginary card. Now let's remember, this is an imaginary card. It doesn't exist. What kind of impression would the joker make? I would imagine the joker would make an impression something like this. That's Maxmaven routine, and if you enjoy this, please share the link because it's not as short. Enjoy.